Greetings, dear ones. I thought I'd try a different hello now for a change. Now that my 10-day challenge is finished. Yes! I made it through 10 days. Well, not in a row, but 10 days Facebook Live. Which was not really life-changing, but it cracked up some mental patterns that I had going on about I don't know what the fuck to talk about. Yeah. And I would love to do this by daylight. And now actually it's happening what I was so afraid that would happen, that I keep repeating myself. I wish it would be bright in this room. There's the beautiful light, as you can see. And it makes a beautiful pattern on the ceiling. But hey, it's fucking dark in here. And I just switched the light on the desk. Let me show you what it looks like without that light. Hello. Pretty dark, eh? Isn't that so much better? You gotta do what you gotta do. So today I went for a walk. I actually just came back maybe like 5 minutes ago to get some fresh air. Hi, Pamela. And on the way, I did not literally run into a couple of women walking their dogs, but they were like two women, each one walking a dog. I'm not sure if it was their dog, but they were definitely walking dogs. And one was saying to the other, "Oh my God, so what are we gonna do at the weekend? Are we gonna stay at home as well?" And my brain was going like, "Excuse me? Did you just say that? Like, really? Are you for fucking real? Did you just say that? What are we gonna do at the weekend? Oh my God, we have to stay at home all weekend? First of all, who decides that you have to stay at home the whole weekend? Second of all, there are people that would be so fucking happy to have the whole weekend off. Like, really? And most important of all, I'm pretty sure you get in pretty fucking depressed pretty soon if you don't know what to do with yourself on a weekend. And what are you gonna do with yourself during your life? And this might sound a bit extreme, but I mean, hello. You have a dog, first of all, to keep you entertained. Second of all, you could read a book, you could watch a film, you could talk to a friend, you could talk to your husband or your wife if you have one, if you happen to have one, or both. You can do some arts and crafts, make some macrame, do some painting, sing your lungs out, paint your face, go crazy, walk around in the kitchen naked, cook something while you're naked, just for a change, just to do something different, You can do so many things at home. Even if you don't have any books or any furniture, you can just go nuts and go wild. Play with your imagination. What did you do as a child when you were at home? Were you ever bored as a child? When I heard this conversation, I was literally like, I think there are gonna be a lot of people pretty depressed very soon because they just don't know what to do with themselves. And I'm not really sure why she has to stay at home. If her job just shut down or if there's like whatever going on. Now I totally lost my train of thoughts. Yeah, being bored is actually a mental problem. It is a big problem, and I have been bored for most of my life, and I was not even aware of it. I spend so much time distracting myself from myself with the internet. That's a favorite go-to. With reading books, with God knows what. And it's very convenient to distract yourself from yourself, because if you do that, and when you do that, you don't have to deal with yourself, like actually deal with your life and all the things that might be not so great in your life. In a former lifetime, many years ago, when I had an office job, my life looked like going to work in the morning and then being fucking bored at work because I fucking hated it. Then I came home and I spent so much time on the internet, you have no idea. I was just like living on the internet. And I did not have really what you would call a social life. It was pretty lonely. It was pretty boring, and I did not enjoy it at all. And my hair looks like really strange. Yeah, and that was just my existence for quite a few years. And I was not even aware of what I was doing, because I was like so in this same all the time. It was really sad. It was really sad. And now I'm working from home, and since I really realized what it is that I want to do, meaning supporting people to transform themselves into a greater version of what they could possibly be, cracking open your mental crusted beliefs and patterns and disrupting the fuck out of them, that totally killed boredom for me for once and for good. Because if there's nothing that you're really passionate about, that you are burning for, that you want to get out of bed for in the morning, what's the point of living? I mean, you can spend your whole life doing something that you do not actually like. You can spend your whole life being surrounded by people that you do not actually like. But is that really the point of living? There are so many people out there that hate their fucking jobs. And they hate their jobs passionately, full-heartedly, and ongoingly for days and weeks and months and years. And they keep talking about how much they hate their job. And they tell everybody and their mother who doesn't want to know about it. But they're not willing to change anything about it, because that would mean they had to do some work and take some actions, some terrifying actions, like the most obvious one, quitting their job and doing something different, either finding a different job or starting their own business, or just having the money to do whatever the fuck they want and travel the world. But it's easier to talk about something that you want to do than actually doing it. If you would be on a lonely island by yourself, because someone dropped you off there for whatever reason, and this might sound strange, but that example just popped in my head, and I'm trusting my intuition to just talk about what's showing up. no judgment. If someone would drop you off, or you would find yourself on a lonely island, then you would not complain about being there. You would do all that you can and all that is in your power to have a great time, either, or to leave that fucking island and get back to, or get to wherever it is that you want to go. But because there are no people there, you could not talk to them. You can talk to yourself, of course, and say, oh my god, this fucking sucks and I don't like this situation. How did I even end up here on this island? I have no fucking clue. You could do that. You could talk to yourself and complain about the situation. That would get quite boring very quickly as well, and you would just stop that shit and do something. Go out, find some food, some water, find a place to sleep. God knows what. Discover the island, discover all the animals that are living there. Anything you could possibly imagine and beyond your imagination. But yeah, 2 women walking with their dogs, wondering what the fuck to do with their lives at the weekend because they have to stay at home. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. It is fucking ridiculous what's going on in the world right now. Like, everything being shut down. I was passing by some shops and they had signs in the window saying, please only, like, come in individually and, like, leave a distance between each other of 1.5 meters. And it's like, what? Why? What's the fucking point? I don't understand this. I don't understand this shit. I literally feel like an alien on this planet right now. Like, what is going on with all these humans? They're freaked out, and probably none of them knows that the whole world, the whole planet, your whole freaking body is full of bacteria and viruses all the time. Did you know that? You are literally a breeding ground for bacteria. And I don't even want to mention your guts, like the stuff and the shit that's living in there. Parasites are real. Parasites are real, guys. And you don't have to catch them. If you have a dog, you most likely have parasites as well. Especially if you kiss your dog on the mouth. Because guess what? Dogs have a tendency to lick their ass. Yum. Right? Yeah. This is my experience from going for a walk. If you're bored out of your head, oh, there's somebody watching. Who are you? I thought it says a number when somebody's watching, but there was no number. And then I got a like. That's interesting. Yeah, if you're bored out of your head, you need to have a serious conversation with yourself. What is it that you really want to do in life? What's the book that you have been wanting to read for years and you have just not done it? Just go and read that book. Go for a walk. Talk to a stranger on the street. You might scare them at first, but you never know. You might find the man or the woman of your dreams. Anything is possible.